I welcome you to another episode of League of Legends bugs that were forgotten and remain unfixed. Two of the bugs I'm going to show you today were significant enough to make them forbidden to be used in pro play. In League of Legends only one thing is certain: what's broken will be broken. But fortunately, OPGG desktop app seems to be working flawlessly. It's free to use and has many great features, and unlike in League of Legends, they are intended. Their tier list will provide you with the strongest champions with exact win, pick and ban rates across different servers and elos. Champion analysis will provide you with the best item builds and help you figure out the best and worst counters. There is also a rune tool that's great for quickly setting up and adjusting the runes. And the tips they provide can be really useful too. Be sure to check out the link in the description to download OPGG. Let's start with a theoretically subtle bug, and that is Bel'Veth Q bug. Normally Bel'Veth needs to be level 6 to be able to cross the walls with her Q. Or does she? She's pretty notorious for going through the Gromp wall before level 6. You shouldn't be able to go through that wall, but sometimes it happens, and it can completely mess up your clear and pathing. Now it's time for Master Yi Alpha Strike bug, combined with Rift Herald. When Master Yi uses his Q on Rift Herald to pop the eye, the cooldown on the eye will be significantly lower. This bug has been forbidden to use in the pro play for at least several months. Keep in mind that the bug will only trigger if you use your Q from the eye's direction. If you stood in front of the Herald and just hit your Q normally, the bug won't occur. So in order for it to be abused, someone has to walk behind her and then use the Q. That being said, if you did it, the advantage is pretty significant. Time for another bug that's forbidden to use in pro play, and yet another one involving Rift Herald, but this time it involves the Rift Herald that you capture and use. This bug has been around for years, and I literally mean years. If you cast your Rift Herald in between two turrets, as one of the turrets is falling, Herald is gonna charge the other turret instead. After this, it's very likely that the Rift Herald will do another charge to that same turret, so it will charge the same turret twice. Due to the distance between the turrets, it's pretty much only possible in the mid lane and with Nexus turrets. Using your Herald to intentionally abuse this bug is not allowed in the pro play. Now it's time for K'Sante and his camera bug. If you die while K'Sante locks his R on you, you're likely to get your camera locked. You may try to move your camera away, but it will only result in a very uncomfortable glitching. Camera issues with K'Sante are nothing new. When I played against him on PBE right after the release, I already experienced a camera bug that would greatly zoom out my screen. So clearly this ability has some issues with the camera, or maybe it's just intended that the K'Sante messes up your camera if you're the enemy of his. I mean, that would kinda make sense. If a guy like him beats me up so hard, then I guess that's reasonable. Maybe that's Riot logic, huh? And last but not least, we have our brother Viego, who's finally making his appearance on this episode, this time straight from Howling Abyss. If Viego possesses the enemy during the game, then gets back to Viego, he can just walk back to the fountain and buy items he needs. This bug has also been in the game pretty much forever. How is it possible in the first place? Great question. Maybe Riot can answer that in their next Q&A episode. How about you guys? Are there any bugs that have been around for a while that trigger you? Let me know in the comments. Let's try to remind Riot about them, cause it seems they keep forgetting. Thanks to OPGG for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you guys for watching. Take care and have a wonderful day. And Riot, please fix.